Hello, my name is Puddles the Turtle, and today I'm going to tell you about behavioral versus physiological adaptation in a warming climate. I'm going to explain the concepts in this paper through the lens of turtles, because I am one. First thing you need to know is TSD, which stands for Temperature Dependent Sex Determination, which you might know as environmental sex determination. TSD is a mechanism that determines an organism's sex based on temperature, like in turtles, rather than by genetics, like in humans. Organisms that exhibit TSD have something called a baseline pivotal temperature. This is the temperature of incubation that produces a 50-50 sex ratio. Something that can influence the temperature of incubation is nesting behavior. Nesting behavior is an instinct in animals to prepare a place with the best conditions to increase the survival of their offspring. This can look very different depending on the animal.
Hey there, I'm Shelly the Turtle, and today's a big day. I just laid my eggs. Now my babies look so cute snuggled up in the sand. The sand around my nest is quite warm, and I wonder what this will mean for my babies. For my species, the baseline pivotal temperature resulting in a 1-to-1 sex ratio is 28 degrees Celsius. My grandma always said, when it's chill, it's dudes who fill, but crank the heat and girls repeat. Well, kids, this is it. I hope you all don't get eaten by snakes. Bye. It's so hot in this shell. I honestly think I'm turning into a girl. Wait, is that actually how it works?
As generations pass, the temperature climbs. 28 degrees Celsius becomes 30 degrees Celsius, and in extreme cases, it becomes 32 degrees Celsius. The sand gets hotter, and with it, the number of female turtles rises. But nature is clever. Over generations, the population is able to adapt. The pivotal temperature slowly shifts.
Back in my great 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 grandma Shelley's day, 28 degrees Celsius gave a perfect 1-to-1 ratio. But now, thanks to evolution, I can lay a balance clutch even at 30 degrees Celsius. Nature found a way to catch up with the heat. Lucky me.
In a different world, a similar population of turtles faces a similar changing climate. This time, though, there's a twist.
Hello, I'm Flippers the Turtle, and I'm looking for a good place to nest. I prefer open areas with lots of sun so my eggs stay at the perfect temperature as they incubate. If my nest stays close to 28 degrees, I'll have an even number of male and female offspring. This open soil looks just right.
Over the years, temperatures have gotten warmer. This time, though, some eggs begin to die in their nests due to the heat. The hot temperatures are too warm for development and they can't survive. In this situation, our population of turtles evolves a different behavior.
I'm Flipper's great great granddaughter, and now it's the time of year for me to nest. My great great grandmother used to lay her eggs in the open sun, but as the years passed and the temperatures got warmer, more and more of them would start to die due to the heat. We still want to keep our nests at 28 degrees to maintain proper sex ratios, but if they get much warmer, they may never hatch. Guess you could call them hard boiled. Since it's gotten so hot, we now lay our eggs in the shade, that way our nests don't overheat.
Now that we've seen two populations evolve, let's look at some turtles that face a warming climate with their own special trait.
Hey there, my name is Tim the Turtle. Nesting season is around the corner, which means it's time to find the perfect nesting site. You know, us turtles are pretty smart when it comes to picking where to lay our eggs. If the sand's too cold, we head to a sunnier spot, and if it's too hot, we shuffle off to a cooler place. This flexibility we have is called plasticity. Plasticity is awesome because it helps our hatchlings survive in different temperatures without us having to evolve new traits right away. We just change our behavior. But here's the thing. Because we adjust where we lay our eggs instead of needing a special cold tolerant or heat tolerant gene, natural selection doesn't really get the chance to favor those traits. So even if the environment keeps changing, like getting hotter from climate change, the rate of evolution slows down. There's no strong pressure to select turtles who can handle the heat better because we're just avoiding the heat altogether using our plasticity. Thanks for listening. I'm off to find my perfect nesting spot. Wish me luck.
The scientists in this study found that pivotal temperature has greater adaptive potential than nesting behavior. They also found that plasticity can influence evolution and nesting behavior can play an important role in coevolutionary relationships.